Welcome to Latin IV, reading the authors in their original language.
Sawate Amnes, I'm Magister Gaskamp, and I will be your facilitator for this course. All activities will be accessed through the course webpage on CDA Connect. So let's get familiarized with that webpage.
Here's the opening webpage for our course. On the right, you will notice the downloadable syllabus, which gives all the minute details for our course. You've had me for several years, so you know basically how the class runs. The new things, this is an online course, so we will not be seeing much of each other, but you will have to, in order to be eligible for the National Junior Classical League, translate 15 lines of your chosen author each week, every other week. You need to produce some project about the author or about his works. Below the syllabus, we have links to the Texas State Junior Classical League and, of course, the National Junior Classical League so that you can keep up with what's going on there. On the left-hand side, we have the downloads. The first thing you have to do for each author is the 5 W's, which is what you do for the English class for every author that you encounter. And it's the exact same thing. We have the grading rubric for some of the things that you will be producing, a poster, a chart, an illustrated saying. We also have rubrics for the essays and things that you will be producing. And lastly, we have announcements. The Nationals is the only announcement we have. See you there. And of course, that is the last week of July. Authors are all under topics. And we have our choices of poetry or prose. And here are several authors. With Virgil and Caesar, the selections being for AP Latin. If you choose to do 25 lines per week, which gives you the excellent rating eligibility for the National Latin Honor Society, and you do it for 2 years, you could get through the whole AP curriculum for Virgil and Caesar. If you wish to take the AP class your senior year, you're certainly eligible to do that. And just this year, you can either do some Virgil and Caesar or some other poetry or prose writers. We also have farther down on the page the Vulgate, the Latin Bible that you could translate lines out of. Let's look at Marshall so that you can see basically how the setup is going to go. Here we have the different selections that I have put up for you. I suggest you do use the things that have been selected, since much of the writing of the ancient Romans is considered obscene and not appropriate for high school students. These have been selected certainly so that they are appropriate for you to read. And let's look at the download for this particular poem. That's poem 20 out of book 1. And here you see it written twice. The second one is simply a typing out of the lines, and the one above gives you actual links for each word to the Perseus library, and you can see how it tells you it is a deponent verb, and it is the first singular future indicative passive. So no, it's not passive. The first person, since deponent, first person future indicative, it translates as active. So it would be, I will ask, or I will beseech you. Let's go back to the page we were on. And also we will have videos where I will point out certain things about the poem that you may not readily notice on your own. So that's basically how the class goes. And I look forward to working with you this year.